The way people are dragging Thandeka and calling out Big Brother over Thandeka's skincare routine in the kitchen and washing her face in the sink that had plates. Yo, guys, you people are really angry. Yo, you are not in the house. You are a viewer and you are complaining like this. But what I have to say in this is, guys, I hope you guys are fine. I hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, I really appreciate you. You're welcome, right? Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys know me, I give my honest analysis, honest bit. Now, this is the food, right? Ramona is cooking in the kitchen. One thing I have to say is that Thandeka makes mistakes, right? Yeah, she makes mistakes and people have called her all sorts of things. She's dirty. That is what anybody can say. If you're a first time or you just walk into the place and see somebody throw spit, like yesterday she wasn't feeling fine. She threw spit into the washing sink. Anybody can say, this lady's dirty. And we didn't see when she on the tap for the water to flush. Now, Melly was there. I'm arriving at something. Today again, you are in the kitchen. Though she was just venting about the whole make situation and the dawn. She wanted to go report to Big Brother, but Big Brother said, buzz once, press the buzzer once, and don't if it's an emergency, talk to the HOH so the HOH can reach me, right? Now she was in the kitchen, took out her pot, and was doing her skincare. Before she used to steam, just put the face there. But this one, Thandeka was literally washing her face in the kitchen, and somebody was there. Now, let me tell you something. There is nothing like having somebody who is honest by your side. Ramona is not honest with Thandeka. I'm telling you guys, Ramona is not honest with Thandeka. What Thandeka did is wrong. Is a very dirty habit. Mina, guys, I cannot even brush in the kitchen sink. Yo, not to talk of throw spit where you wash dishes, what you use in eating. You're not the only person. Yo, kitchen sink, can't even brush there. Not to talk of you're washing your face and they have dishes to be washed. Somebody was there. To her, maybe it's nothing. She's living alone. She's living in her house. Like you keep saying, this is the first time she's staying together with people and all of that. So maybe at home, it's your house. Like if you're living in your house, you can even eat in your toilet. Yeah, yes. Your own personal house. You know how neat your house is. You know how neat everywhere is. You know how you do your thing. You know how you clean your stuff. You can do anything. But not when you're living with other people. You know that no, this is very wrong. Is really a very dirty habit. Even the one yesterday, I was waiting for when Melly would tell her, no, that was wrong, baby girl. Melly did not. I think the people around Thandeka are not telling Thandeka the truth. I saw a comment, somebody said, we are going to drag Thandeka when the show is over. I think it's a Thandeka's fan. Yeah, right now, you support your fave, no matter what they do, regardless, you don't have to turn your back on them. Yeah, we are all bound to make mistakes. There are things we do. There are some times you be in the kitchen, maybe you feel like, oh, words, that discipline will tell you now this is not where you need to do this. Instead, you can use, like today, you could see that she was using a tissue to throw out her spit. I don't know, maybe Melly spoke to her about it and we didn't see it because when she did it there in the kitchen yesterday, she threw the spit in the sink. Melly didn't talk and camera didn't show us that she turned the tap to pour it out. There are liquid washers, dishwashers there. There are so many things you can use to sanitize the place. We didn't see that happen. And a friend was there. Why don't you call her out? And even if she's going to get pissed, there's a way you call her, no, babe, that thing is wrong. Let her know that is wrong. Now, what she did today, guys, we know that she normally steam in the kitchen. Me, I don't have issues with that since she has a particular pot which she uses as she requested. Is that small pot. If the water is boiling, But to me, I would advise anytime you want to do it, let it not be when food prep is going on. Let it not be when they are preparing food. Let it be when everybody is done with the kitchen, nobody is cooking, then you just walk in quietly to the kitchen and do your thing. But while someone is cooking and you're doing your like, it's not okay. And people around are not saying anything. Big Brother is not calling Thandeka out. Now they want to tag her. Oh, she's dirty. People are looking for things they are going to use to pin and say, no, this is the reason this girl wouldn't do this, wouldn't do that. And it's very wrong. I tell you guys that sometimes I people that come in my comments, maybe when I talk about Liema, and I'll be like, if you've not checked before, go and check the 5 types of friendship. Mhm. 5 types of friends or 5 types of friendship. You're going to see the last one is the brutally honest friend. Do you know what they call brutally honest? The friend that tells you the way it is, regardless of how you feel, regardless of if it's affecting your relationship. That person is one person that is your friend. Because how can you be in the kitchen and you see the messy thing that Thandeka is doing? He didn't call her out. He didn't tell her, no, no, Thandeka, that's wrong. That's wrong to do. Look at the dishes here. What if others are using? There's a way you speak. The person will understand. Make her understand that this is wrong. This is, in fact, she was actually shifting the dish when Tandeka was putting the soup. It is wrong. It's wrong. It is wrong. Nobody is going to approve it because me, I won't stand it seeing somebody washing her face in the kitchen sink. I mean, I can't even brush, like I've said before. There are things you don't do in the kitchen sink. Kitchen sink is where you wash your, like people who stay in the States, okay, like they're in the Western world. Like okay, here, some of those of us don't even use the kitchen sink for to wash vegetables and do all of that, probably because you know that this is where you wash the dishes. But you see abroad, they use the kitchen sink for everything because it's neat, overly neat, very neat. You have one to wash your vegetables, you have the other one to do this. If it's your own personal house, you build to your own taste, you know how you partition them. This one is for dishes, this one is for veggies, whatever, whatever. Then imagine somebody coming to throw spit there, or somebody brushing there, or somebody washing their face there. It's wrong. Now this person that is doing it, does not even know that it's wrong. Then you have a friend who can correct you and they are not correcting her. It's very wrong. Why I'm saying this because Ramona nominated Tandega and Liema. And why Tandega was said, I know she nominated me. Of course, Ramona kept quiet. She's not being honest. She's not being honest. You have to try and be honest with your friend. There's another sink that is empty, and Tandeka went to wash. When she was washing her face, what I had in mind was since they gave her punishment yesterday to wash the dishes, I don't know how long she's going to be washing the dishes. Okay, I felt that okay, maybe she's the one washing the dishes. Maybe after this, she could just wash the dishes. But that didn't happen. I started seeing lots of comments. Yo, in the chat, lots and lots of comments. I had to rush to the social space. Let me see. Yo, I saw that people are even tagging and tagging and tagging who they are tagging. I think someone said it's going to report to Ministry of Health. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. It's going to do. You have people around you who can correct you, but they are not correcting you because they want you to sink. That's just it. When you do something and nobody's calling you out, they want you to get into trouble. Yes, they want you to get into trouble so they can now laugh at you. But that's not right. Whatever anyone is doing in life, make sure it's right. You're doing something you can easily defend at the end of the day. Something you can defend. This is a distasteful act. Is not good, judging from the fact that you're not the only one in the house. It's not your personal kitchen. Now you don't know you have been doing it because nobody has called you out, so you feel like okay, that's the right thing. Then people that are close to you who are supposed to call you out is wrong. It's wrong. Tell Tandega this thing you're doing is right. It's not okay. Don't do this. You can steam in the kitchen, but go to the you people have a wash area and it's neat. You have lots of how many things there? Wash basin. It's about how many in that wash area. Wash your face there, do your thing there, or do this routine where you want to bed. Do your routine, do your skincare routine where you want to bed, and not in the kitchen when somebody is cooking. For those of you who come to tell me in the comment that oh you're Tanega's fan, oh you're Tanega's this, you're Tanega's that, guys, I'm not a fan on anybody. Nobody is my fave. I always say the basic truth. That's what I say. I spill the truth here and nothing but the truth. The art is not okay. I don't think Tandeka is looking for any drama. I don't think she's trying to provoke people, you know. Maybe she doesn't even know what she's doing. Yeah. She doesn't even know that this thing I'm doing here is wrong. And you don't have to blame people. People have different upbringing. People have lots and lots of things. Probably there are people who are like that in their homes. They can do it. They can even brush in the kitchen sink. They can even do it. Like me, I use cup to brush. I can't even use the cup I use in brushing to drink water. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't. I remember when we were growing up that my mom has her own spoon. Honestly, there are things I would do. Maybe I'll give my kids like, no, mommy, no. Yeah, because guys, I think Ramona herself is doesn't see anything wrong in it because if she can stay where people are and fats release gas like that, pollutes the air and everywhere, you don't see anything wrong. That means why would you see any? But what I'm saying is that people around Thandeka should try and tell Thandeka the basic truth because I think Big Brother's house is a social experiment, right? And it's a place where you meet people, diverse people. I remember somebody say one time, I can't remember the season, whether it's in Msasi or Niger, that if Big Brother house is a place that tells you who you really are. Because this one you get to live with people. Imagine living with 20 something people, more than 10 people in the same place, and everything around you guys are revolving in the same house. So no matter how you hide who you were, it's going to come out. And this is where you come to know this is really who I am. And so if you don't correct some things in Biggie's house, why would you when will you correct it when you're in your personal house? Is it when you correct it? When you're in your personal house? There was a time I think a maid was caught on CCTV. I think she was pressed and she was cooking in the kitchen actually, and she was pressed. So maybe going to the bedroom and all what she's cooking, she just picked a plate from the where they put plates, picked a plate, kind of like a plate, a soup bowl, peed inside it, guys, poured it in the sink and washed it, kept it back. Yeah. And the people caught her on camera. In fact, when I was watching it, I felt, is she going to put this thing inside the food she is cooking? Sometimes people might get pressed, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Then you are using plates in the kitchen to pee. It's all about discipline because some people who are even judging Tandega are so guilty of it. You see them pouring spit in their wash bay in the sink in the kitchen. You see them doing all sorts of dirty stuff in their house. If you're disciplined, you're disciplined. If you're disciplined, you know that there are things you don't do. You don't just do you know, even to be walking on the streets and you throw spit anyhow, you're just walking around in the compound, you throw is wrong. Very, very dirty habit. Very dirty habit. So all I'm saying is this, that sometimes people might be doing something and they don't know is wrong, but when you have honest people around you who are going to tell you, babe, dude, this is wrong, this is not okay, people are not gonna like it, is distasteful, is yo, is an eyesore, is offensive. You get, the person is gonna see that, oh, this is actually wrong, but then not living it, then she's receiving backlash all over the social space. That's wrong, guys. Anyway, share your thoughts in the comment section. I don't know if Biggie is going to address this, I don't know, but I think there are some things that may contribute to someone's I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.